There's been a lot of duplications in Nigerian ministries and departments and interministerial affairs. Then the report is a welcome development. It is good to do the right thing at the right time. We've been talking about cutting the cost of governance because it's part of the problem we have in this country. There are a lot of duplications. Money is spent for nothing in most cases. People just take money anyhow. Every ministry has some expenditure to make. But then if they are merged, that means that one is being made instead of two or three or four. And that means that the cost of governance is being cut. The only thing is that people are afraid that some people will lose their job. But people shouldn't lose their job because there are appropriate places they should be placed. And that is what should be done.
About the Oronsaye report, it's overdue. In fact, if this government can implement it, that will be very wonderful. Very good, but let them not do it in a hurry. Like in the case of subsidy, God, no. In the case of Oronsaye report, take at least 1 year.
For me, basically, I think what this current government is trying to do with that report is good. It's good in the sense that if you look at some of the agencies of the federal government that we have, a good number of them are almost like doing the same thing, performing the same role, the same services. And in some of all these agencies also, you go there and you discover that they're not doing anything. You know, so I think now that there is hardship everywhere, the cost of living is high, even cost of running government is also on the high side. I think this is the right time to give that report a thought. You know, implement that report and see how at least it could pan out.
It is a very nice idea to bring the totality of these people to a unison voice. But the issue there is, can it remedy the situation of Nigeria corruption indeed? The level of Nigeria corruption has gone to alarming proportion and it's become unbearable. So you are trying to bring all these parastatals and you want to make them together. I've not seen any meaningful thing that we can achieve unless they came out with a blueprint to tell us this is what they have in mind.
You know, the president is a politician. That's one thing. And politicians are never sincere. That's one thing I understand. How do you think you can cut down governance by merging these people? Where will those workers go? If you merge them, where will those workers go? When he's telling you that nobody will lose his job, that's a blatant lie. People are going to lose their job because you cannot pack all of them. You cannot pack all of them into one ministry. And that was why they were separated. All I know is that he's playing politics. He's just playing politics and there is nothing working out of it.
I believe some of them are good. Some ministries are supposed to be merged. Some are not supposed to.
Example?
It's just like that when you talk of all these communication firms like media industries like NTA, Radio Nigeria, VON, I believe they should go under Federal Broadcasting of Nigeria, as they said. At least let them answer one name. It doesn't mean anything. There's no problem. But there are some, like the Pilgrimage Commission that are talking about. Some of them are good, some of them are not good. But my own problem is, if they are doing it, let them do it sincerely.
Nigerians have been clamoring for the implementation of that report. ever since the committee came up with the report. I think it is a welcome development. It will, implementing the report will go a long way in saving Nigeria so many things, to save costs, and contrary to what so many people are saying, that it will lead to job loss, I don't think so. The people that will be affected, I think, are just the politicians, maybe the members of the boards of all those parastatals that will now be collapsed into one board, the DGs and all that. Because when you merge three of them, you only have one DG, you have one board that will be overseeing all those things. But the career civil servants are there, and they will continue to be there. It won't affect them in any way.